What's going on, everyone? From Rockstar, specifically Team Bondi, the developer, this is 2011's LA Noire, fantastic noir crime thriller, which I very much enjoyed the first time I played it many years ago, and been meaning to feature it on Let's Play with Brigands for a very long time. So, we're finally doing it. This is a fictional story set in 1940s Los Angeles. If you're not familiar with this one, you're going to enjoy this. I guarantee it. So did a test run just to make sure everything was working. So let's start a new game here in LA Noire. I think the settings should be good. Hopefully they carried over from when I got everything set up before. But here we go.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home and have room to breathe.
There we are.
Overlooked by his neighbors.
Bernie McNamara. I don't think I realized
A city where a man's home is his castle.
how many seeds.
Quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory.
How many seeds this intro plants. I didn't realize, obviously that's our main character. I didn't realize we're married.
Opportunists.
Yeah, that was us, Cole Phelps.
The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers.
Hollywood land. Hope we're the reason that falls off. They take some liberties.
A city of dreamers.
There you go. We covered the Black Dahlia murder at some point during this game.
A city of undercurrents.
We'll see him a little
Where
bit
not
later.
everything is as it seems.
I didn't pick up on that the first time I played this,
A 20th
obviously.
century city that will become a model for the world.
Reminds me of Hill Valley, where Marty McFly hails from, like when he went to
A city that has no boundaries.
Back to the Past, in Back
That
to
will
the Future.
stretch as far as the eye can see.
Sam Hauser.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows.
Pointless?
You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGPL
There we are.
calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
This game has in-game bloopers that are available.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Yeah, this game was kind of pioneering in the face capture. It took face capture to the next level, really. Incredibly impressive at the time, but still holds up pretty well.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
No respect from the detectives to the patrol guys.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
These first few cases just about the tutorial, essentially. Just running you through the music.
Look at this junk.
Help me out.
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
Not sure this means much.
Number of times I picked up garbage
It's not my job to pick through other people's
and manipulated it
trash.
in my hand, and he's like, I think this is useless. What do we got here? There's papers which tell a little backstory. There you go. Says as much. A lot of the stories told through.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor.
Well, it's got Dennis Hopper
Psychiatry seems
vibes
to
from
have
that
a
guy.
Tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy
Drugs.
are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Smooth the path to death. The sweet metal album name.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Just looking at newspapers.
Cole, come take a look at this.
Only 13 to be found in the whole games. Not that many, but yes, they do tell a story right there. I want to mention, actually, there is a black and white option for what it's worth. Let's just enjoy this for a little bit. Yeah, I got, you know, for a detective noir type theme, gotta have the black and white.
I always get landed with this crap.
Yep. Stand by. What do we see? What do we see? Just more garbage, I think. I like the shadow, though.
Accidental.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Alright, fine. Fine, let's find the gun. Holy Nike. Guess that's
Shooter
blood.
put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Any ideas?
Keep your eyes
People,
peeled. We don't want to miss
clues,
anything.
locations. This is like a handful of freebies they give to you, but you have a finite number of them, I believe. It's like little hints in case you're really stuck. But that's our notebook. I don't think we need to look at anything just yet. Alright, I don't need to look at that blood again. Huh? What do we see up above? That reflection
Ralph,
on the roof.
Something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
That's a nice shot right there.
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
Yeah, the black and
All
white
right.
is nice.
Don't hurt yourself.
We'll go back to color
The
after
gun's
this
up on the
case,
roof,
but
right?
let's experience it for a
We
bit
need to
longer.
find a way up. What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
There you go. And we zoom in if we hold
Smith
right.
& Wesson, serial S71893.
Thankfully, they'll write that down for me. Any bullets? Couple shots.
2 rounds fired.
Yeah.
And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
And that probably would have gotten away with it
We should follow up on
with
this
any
now
other
before
officer.
the perp tries to leave town.
Too
We
bad
have the
Cole
gun,
Phelps
Cole.
was on the case.
Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Shut up, nerd.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Let's do it. No time to waste, partner.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig. No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Yeah.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you? You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Maybe you like patrol, Ralph. I got detective blood in me. I'm not gonna be slumming it with you for long. To the gun store. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hell yeah. I don't know if it's necessary to put on the siren right now, but whatever. We're having fun. It's our first case. So, despite this being a Rockstar published game, you are not encouraged to just run into other cars or hit pedestrians. If you do, it will actually have repercussions. So we're going to try to drive relatively safely. That's alright. As long as nothing pops up, I think we're okay. Real thing you don't want to do is plow into people. We're here to protect the public, not run them over. Remind you what couple means, partner. This was a few blocks away, I want to say. There we are. Gun store, 10:26 p.m.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for
Black and white kind of makes
357.
you appreciate the
Nickel-plated with
cinematography a
pearl
bit more,
rings.
the shots.
Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino.
Get a lot of
These
those in
babies
LA.
Are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with
let me
pearl
see.
grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Pearl grips, walnut, 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 walnut. Walnut's the grip of choice, it seems like, in LA when it comes to Smith & Wesson. Ivory, walnut, I see one pearl, 27. Errol
Good luck.
Schroeder.
Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46.
Naked Gun,
Thanks, it's
1947.
been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Good. I'll remember that. When I need a free piece later, I need a
Can we
little
call
more.
it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Den.
That's true. Gonna need a bit more before we run up the flagpole. Although I have to say, it is kind of fun when you are more encouraged to observe the rules of the road to drive over the non-road portions of the world. The non-road portions of the world, you know.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought
Seems like it might-
using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of them.
Seems too good to be true, almost like this is the tutorial mission. Shut up. Whatever, I'm not gonna bother learning your name. We're not gonna be saddled too long. As I said, we got bigger ambitions. Gotta make her sing when it gets a little more. Hey, friend. You see the siren? Or hear it? You see the lights? They really did a great job capturing the aesthetics of 1940s. The advertisements, the billboards, Schroeder's 1040. Some nice shots of Cole. Black and white while we're enjoying it. Gold handled doors allow you to enter, just like real life. I guess that's gold. One of the problems with black and white. Schroeder. Apartment 2.
Schroeder. Apartment 2.
There's a Sherwood and a Wood. And a Jervis. Jarvis. 3, 2. Let's see if Schroeder's in.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Just big
Then you'll be
fans.
surprised
Beautiful
to know
gun.
that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight.
Oh, that too.
With your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder.
Hell yeah.
Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh!
You ready, tough guy?
I'm ready, are you? Woohoo! Hell yeah. Oh. Well, what's the point of the grapple? Oh, there you go. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. Nice.
Ralph, you all right?
You all right, buddy?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Sure did, buddy.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
What do we got in here? Taking bets? What do we got here? Floyd Rose.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Partner looks a little shaky.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Yeah, we're not detectives yet.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
All right. Successful first mission. You get flashbacks as well into Cole's past, which ties into the greater ongoing plot, as you will see. Obviously. Why would they show them otherwise? Schlong in a hornet's nest.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Before?
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
Like
I know
his
why
vibe.
you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private.
Oh.
Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
There you go. Armed and dangerous.
Who are you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested.
Huh.
You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs.
Like Russell Crowe in LA Confidential.
Like there's no sitting on the fence.
Great movie.
You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify code 3.
454.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
That voice actor sounds like someone from Free Space 2, the guy that, one of the guys that gets on the radio. All right, let's go back to color. Oops. Let's go back to color. There we go. Well, that was fun. We might mess with that again a little bit later. My God, it's like Pleasantville. Anyone see Pleasantville? Except we're not coming into our sexual awakening or anything like that. We're just going to solve, well, sounds like shots were fired in this case. We're going to shoot some folk.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Good Lord. Better pay for that windshield. Hell yeah, I got the big boy. Shotty. Hell yeah, Cole. That's cover. Guy's bleeding out. I love it when they think they're in cover, but they're not in cover.
Getting hammered here, Phelps.
Well, don't.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. There he is. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon. Stay down.
I like this gun.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
I took some shots. Get a
Lieutenant
medal for
Hopkins
that.
says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Except maybe someone who shot one of the bad guys. I think we killed everyone. That's all right. Good work, Ralph.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Already sensed some obvious tension between Cole and Kelso. Back in the military ranks.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics.
True.
In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum.
Huh?
Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole.
He was having such
Get
a good
after him,
night.
Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Big ass-eating grin on his face. Just having a good night. Walking around town, avoiding parole. Crap.
He's hiding in the alley.
He's hiding in the alley. I've got him. Wait for him to try to throw a crate back on us or something.
Hold it right there. Stop now or I will shoot.
Good driving, partner.
I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire.
Hey, you're gonna hit me.
You don't want to do this, Wendell.
I got him. You need to open fire.
Right now.
Get down from there right
Give it
now.
up, Wendell.
Game,
Stay the hell away from me.
game feels like a fun parkour. Hey, what the? Right.
You gotta be kidding.
You fucking asked for it.
What do you think? Just gonna enjoy you chasing me this whole time? Guess that's fair. Damn. He makes up a lot of ground when he gets to the top of one of those. Like Men in Black. Will Smith's right on the heels of that perp.
You assholes already screwed me once.
And it pulls some alien move. He's like, what the hell?
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
Was that game called Mirror's Edge or something? The, what? Oh, God.
Looks like we've got the place to
He
ourselves.
sucker clotheslined me. Hell yeah. Can I kick him when he's down? Oh, hell yeah. That'll do it. All right.
What you doing, Wendell?
That's the move.
Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
What? I wanted to know. It's all right. We'll get more backstory from Cole. At least his time in the war. Or
Part of the
training.
tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor.
Hell yeah.
Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1.
1.
Candidate Kelso.
You suck.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Officer looked like he was in the House of Mirrors there, the way the, Buyer beware. Alright, we're just blazing through. I think this might be the last of the tutorials.
There's the case that makes you.
Here we go.
Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Yeah, doesn't look good.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Hey, I think I see a body.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Body. All right, let's check the
Broad
Oh,
daylight. Crowded street.
saw something
I've
shiny.
seen everything.
Yeah, seriously. Whoever did this wasn't worried about getting caught. Nothing on that arm. Let's try. Nothing in the. Are you alive? I'm gonna make such a good homicide detective. Bye. Cool. Pockets. Let's check the pockets. Anything? Let's check this side. Here we are. Bank of Arcadia.
Never get into fights with ugly people. They have nothing to lose.
Never get into fights with ugly people. They have nothing to lose. Layaway voucher.
C. Galetta. Alleyway receipt, pearl earrings, made out to Bank of Arcadia.
See, Goletta. Yeah, I thought I saw something shiny over here. Hey, watch where you're walking. Casings.
All right, yes.
Super shiny
Like
casings.
32s.
32s. Alright. Officer? Stow it. Oh, whoa! Someone threw away a perfectly good piece. See if we can find a serial.
FN Browning, serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
You know what, that guy who's
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
eager to help out with every case we'll have moving forward. Did we just put it back in the trash? Some child to find.
This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
Let's see.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
You?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
Shoe store.
You're the reason brothers and sisters shouldn't marry.
You're the reason brothers and
Speak to the
sisters.
witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. Don't accuse her of anything.
I
without
learned that
proof.
the hard
Lawyers
way.
love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Okay.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss,
Our first read.
Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
Gage.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
See, Gaeta. Alright, so we saw her in the invoice.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
I was always so bad at reading their faces. I think I figured it out like by the end of the game, so let's see if it comes back to me. Accuse the witness of lying. I think you're lying, Miss Gaeta.
You're lying, Miss Goletta. You know what
He
happened.
says Goletta.
Why? You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
I got the layaway voucher.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Goletta. You've been paying for them
Nice.
for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will
Lose
I?
more than
You
that.
could lose your freedom, you little fool.
You
if
little
you don't
fool.
stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Hell yeah,
Mr.
Cole.
Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Penalty's much steeper when it's painful. Possible murder suspect.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
I guess we'll go doubt here. That they're leading us to doubt.
You're making me angry, Miss Goleta. Is that what you want?
You don't want to see Cole angry.
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
I was in the war.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
So there you go.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Goleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I mean, that's... Yeah, there's no reason to think she's lying about the sound of bullets being shot. I believe you.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Goleta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly, close together.
Bang. Bang.
5.
Bang, bang, bang. Is that right? Is that accurate, Miss Goleta?
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
3 for 3.
Very brave.
Nice.
We'll need you to make a
Even if
formal
it is
statement
just the
about what
tutorial
happened, Mr. Gage.
interrogation.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
That's how we earn intuition. All right. One last thing. I need some shoes. None bush. Shoes for men.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murder. Girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from
Everything's
here.
a couple
Thinking what I'm
blocks from
thinking.
where we are. How convenient.
Tate.
World was so much
Maintain
smaller
the
in the
perimeter.
40s. We doing this? I think I see a body. Pretty sure we can just flag down any vehicle we want. All right, let's check the gun store first. See if they got any details on what we found. Let's do a little maneuver in the middle of the street. That's fine. Damn right you move. Greater movie season. This is where dreams are made, Ralph. And oh wow. I was thinking GTA 4 style. I was like, man, get a hot dog. I don't want to run you over, sir, but I don't run into the car. I'm trying really hard not to run anybody over, but oh well. That was a nice city bench, but it was obstructing an investigation. Well, it's harder to drive obeying the rules of the road than you would think. So used to GTA. Eagleson's Gun Store 236. Oop. It's a gold.
Officer, what can I do you for?
Gold Daily.
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir. Wilshire Division.
Daily.
We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Back when people remembered everything.
Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name.
Back when.
Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning
Like
anyway.
Law and Order.
Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield jewelry store.
You're well informed.
Thanks for your help.
Always happy to help the LAPD. Oh, that was the other guy. All right. Head to Hartfield's. Location. Hartfield's jewelry store. Make her sing. Stand down, citizens. Alright, this is literally just a couple blocks from where we were. I don't know what side of the street it's on. Alright, there we go. 236. Quality meats, the best in town. Stop there when we get off.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar
Yeah,
Kalu?
coming in hot.
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
That's totally Kalu. Right?
Son of a bitch!
You gotta be careful with glass.
Go!
Hurry, officer, he's getting away. I hate that son of a bitch.
Kalu, get back here!
Lock him up and throw away the key.
Look at that, boy, that kid.
Too late, Kalu!
That's a warning shot. Come on, man. Like, you work at that jewelry store your whole, like, we know where you are, where you live and everything. Like, you seriously think, I survived the war for this?
Stop or I will shoot!
Okay. That's a proper warning shot.
Oh my god!
Nice.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
First one's easy, but we got results, Ralphie.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths.
Spoken from
The
experience.
case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
Speaking of LA Confidential.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle. I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the
Cases are
fine work
really
you did
easy,
in the
sir.
war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter.
Okay.
How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Excited now.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil.
What?
Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
You want the suspect to be eaten by a cat, sir, and then that cat to be consumed by the devil? Standard operating
Has my
procedure,
lawyer
young
arrived
Phelps.
yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Argument with Gage, 39.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Careful use of intuition. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to rely on that. You're lying.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Well, yeah, we have a witness.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Possible religious motive.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher. You and that stup Gage.
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage.
Perfect.
I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Phelps is like, nailed it. All right.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps.
Yes.
The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Sweet. All right. Hope you weren't used to the old blues, black and blues. We're moving on up in the world, gang. Sound investigating technique, service weapon proficiency, peak physical conditioning, keen interrogation instincts. Your actions have earned you a promotion. Prepare for reassignment. See ya, Ralphie. Godspeed. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.